Welcome to another Pause for Thought from Holy Trinity Boston. This one is coming to you during Holy Week. Holy Week is a time for us to walk day by day through that last week of Jesus' life. And we get to Thursday and it's the Last Supper. We get to Friday and we commemorate the crucifixion. And of course we get to Sunday when we celebrate the resurrection. Some people see the events of this week as a downward descent into failure, only brought to rescue by God's miraculous intervention on that Easter morning. But actually, there's more going on than that. This was all part of a plan, God's plan that Jesus was fully online with. If we look at today's reading from John's Gospel, from John chapter 12, we discover Jesus in Jerusalem preparing for the Passover. Passover is coming at the end of the week, and we'll hear more about that on Thursday. But here, Jesus is preparing, along with thousands of others who've gathered at the holy city of Jerusalem to celebrate the great feast. And some Greeks have come, and they've heard about Jesus, and they come looking for him. And when Jesus hears that some people from outside the family of Israel have begun to ask for him, to see him, and want to hear from him, he realizes that the time for the next stage of the plan has come. Jesus says to his followers, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. I tell you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains only a single grain. But if it dies, it produces many seeds." Jesus knew that the next stage of the plan called for him to be that seed that dies. He'd done all that he could, talking and teaching his disciples, preaching to the crowd, healing. Now he needed to make the next step. Did this trouble him? I think it did, because we're told that his soul was troubled and that he said, "Father, save me from this hour." And then he realizes what he's asking and says, "No, it was for this very reason I came. Father, glorify your name." The events of Holy Week are not so much a failure, but a purposeful enacting of a plan. God's plan, Jesus' plan, and our salvation. So as we prepare for the great celebration and the moment of sadness as we think about the crucifixion on Good Friday, let's remember that this didn't take Jesus or God by surprise. God bless. Enjoy Holy Week, and I look forward to joining in worship with you on Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter morning.